I've hidden, not a lot, but a couple bottles of beer. Just in my bag, really, because I was going to a friend's house.
I hid it in a bag in my room.
Well, yeah, I have once. That was that sleepover with my friend. I hid a little bottle of vodka in my pocket.
I hid it under my bed and I was storing it for a party.
I hid it because I didn't want my mum and dad to find out about it, and I think it's because I had some friends around.
I used to hide it in a box under my bed because I was scared to find out if my mum would like ground me or something.
No, I don't think so. I think, well, they always ask for ID, so no, I don't think they do. No, but if they do, then they should be like arrested because it's not good.
I think like big supermarkets don't, but sometimes like littler places like the corner shop might, because it's like less easier to monitor.
I think some do, but most of them go by the law.
Definitely, I think a few do, because I know some shops which would give me alcohol, like without asking me for ID.
They're just interested in making money, so they don't really care how old you are.
No, I think shops stick to it, but if you go into a shop and you look 18 or over, then they'll sell it to you.
Yeah, well, personally, they've done it to me before, so.
Little off licences, I have actually seen younger teenagers go in and actually get alcohol.
Sometimes, depending on if they're busy or if they just can't be bothered.
It was just closing time, like about 5 minutes, and a whole load of us lot went in, and my friends all bought alcohol, and he didn't even ask for ID or anything.
I know people who look even younger than I do, and they'll go out and they'll get alcohol easily.
My next door neighbours once had an argument at Christmas because they were quite drunk and they had a big argument, and I felt quite threatened because I was outside.
I was being sick and I thought I was going to pass out.
One time I drank too much. That was when I didn't know my limits, so I drank too much. Got into a little incident.
You become more vulnerable, especially to other boys.
My best friend, she was like a bit wasted, and I felt nervous because I didn't know whether she was going to throw up on me. I didn't know whether she was all right, and then she just sort of like fell off her chair, and I got really worried.
There was one time when I was out with friends, and well, they did get a bit drunk, and I was slightly scared about what was going to happen because it was quite late at night.
I've definitely felt scared for someone when they're completely and utterly drunk. You know what I mean?
My mum's ex-boyfriend, he gets really aggressive when he drinks, and well, he's got really aggressive, and the police ended up coming around and stuff.
It depends on what drink you're drinking.
The legal limit sounds sensible. It's alright, I suppose, to go a little bit over.
Depends on your weight and stuff like that, because if you're more of a bigger person, you can obviously withstand more alcohol.
I don't know the exact amount, but I know you're not supposed to drink and like get to a happy stage, don't go any further.
Probably about half a glass of wine.
Maybe a pint.
A day, probably about a glass, and in a month about 4 bottles.
2-3 drinks maximum.
2 cans or 3.
A few glasses a day.
2 or 3 pints maybe.
3 glasses, and then if you go over that, just don't, because you'll get drunk. I honestly don't know. They say like 2 to 3 units for women, but I'm honestly not sure what that is. I actually don't know.
Not really sure.
To be honest, I'm not sure, and one main thing is that people when they drink, like teenagers when they drink, they're not even sure how much units they should have or not.
2 units maybe?
I think about, I don't know what a unit is, about 2 glasses-ish.
It depends really what volume of alcohol it is and if you're having it with meals. I don't know, like the driving limit really, because after that if it's not safe to drive then like you're not really safe to do other stuff as well.
It depends if you're like driving or what you're doing afterwards. So if you're driving, I'd say 1 or 2 maybe, but maybe 4 or 5 if you're just there to have a good time at a party. Any more, it's actually damaging your body.